Hello everybody, hope you're doing okay. Welcome to my road once again. Now it's actually sunny for a change. I think it's about the first sun I've seen since before Christmas, so I thought we'd clock off early on a Friday afternoon and get in my 9-mile tempo run at 7-minute mile pace. Now I'm starting with a new schedule, targeting a 5k, but I'm also working a bit with the coach. I won't sort of tell you who that is now. I'm just seeing how that goes, and I'll probably talk about that in a few weeks' time. But rather than doing VO2 Max sessions for 5k, building up the endurance for sort of threshold runs, and also with this sort of run is also a view if I want to do the marathon in October, assuming it's on London Marathon that is, then these sort of sessions would hold out well. So I'm going to do a circuit, I think, heading towards Hampton Court because it's fairly flat. The first mile is sort of fairly downhill, so I don't think I'll bother with the warm-up. I think just gradually ease into it, so I won't sort of try for 7-minute mile pace straight away, but after about the first mile I should be warmed up. Got the Adios Pros on today, and here they are. So it'll also be another test of this. I did a run similar to this last Saturday, 8 miles at 7:05 pace, and they're quite nice for that. So can't wear the next percent every time for a training run like this, so I'll give all these different shoes I've got a go. Right, so let's get going and I'll hopefully talk on the way. So 1.5 in, going down Littleworth Common Road here, or a nice little country lane just not far from my house, obviously. First mile 7:07, and I'm all about 7-minute pace now. So right, yeah, not too bad. Adios Pro is definitely a lot further than X%. But yeah, do the job so far. Just hit the 5-mile mark, 6:59 split there. Starting to feel this is a bit harder now. We're heading back from Hampton Court, so back towards Sillyard. Adios Pro's doing okay. So certainly feel further than X%, and I think I certainly prefer the X%. But yeah, pace isn't too bad. Alright, check it later. Okay, run done, 9.25 miles, and I averaged exactly 7-minute mile pace, so exactly what I was trying to do. It was probably a bit harder than I thought it would be actually, but that's probably part of the course, and so is where I'm at, because that was sort of, it felt harder than marathon effort, and I was only 9 miles rather than 26. But I don't think the Adios Pro shoes were as good for me. I think I've started to wonder that they are actually half a size too small. According to the Adidas size chart, I should really take a 13 or maybe a 13.5. These are 12.5, but they're the biggest they do. So when you put them on, they feel a bit of room in the toe box. But I think when your feet expand a bit, I've been running a while, I can sort of certainly feel my right toe jamming up against the front a bit. Not so much that you can't run in them, because clearly that was a good run, but definitely will be a training shoe for me. So maybe in my reviews of the Adios Pro I'm slightly sort of skewed by the fact that they're perhaps half a size out, but not such like the Hyperion Elite 2 that I'd send them back, and it's far too late for that now anyway, because I've done about 50 miles on them. So yeah, good run. So I think on my average heart rate there, we'll say the heart rate at the end was just under 140, 139 or something when I looked. It was quite a hard finish. It's slightly uphill on the way back the last mile or so anyway, so when you're flagging, then I was looking at my watch thinking, am I still near 7-minute mile pace? And I was, but certainly having to try. Anyway, so I got a rest, not a rest day, got a recovery day tomorrow, and Sunday I'm going to do a long run. Although it's meant to be snowing here, so whether that'll be uncertain. The long run is interesting. I think it's going to be alternating a sort of steady and easy miles. I'm not quite sure what steady means, but based on that, I'd probably say around about 7:30s, going down to maybe 8:15s for easy. Because if I go any faster than 7:30, I think I'll be coming down to the pace today. That'll be almost like a flat-out effort. I mean, for about 1:40. So we'll see how that goes. So just going through my training week, I started on Monday doing a fairly easy run. Then Tuesday was a session where I did 3 by 10 minutes with 2 minutes recovery, slightly progressive, aiming for 7-minute mile pace on the first one, just like that. Oh, this felt like a lot harder having to do it for 9 miles rather than 10 minutes. 2 minutes rest, and then into 6:50 target pace, another 2 minutes rest, and then 6:40 to finish. So yeah, that was good. I did those in the X%, and I felt like I was faster, but I think that was an easier session, much less volume. And I think, you know, running that sort of pace for only 10 minutes rather than, say, an hour, it's a completely different proposition. And then Wednesday and Thursday were sort of recovery type easy runs. I would say a bit more than recovery actually, more like sort of between easy and steady, about 8-minute mile pace. On Wednesday I did about just under an hour, about 7 miles. Yesterday I did about 6 miles, about 45 minutes. And then today is just the run I've just done. Okay, so I hope you found this interesting, and I look forward to the next one then. Bye.